in such a short amount of time as what Mac Fleet's been through the last?
Yeah, he was pretty low, and that's just kind of the nature of the sport. Unfortunately, injuries is any good runner is gonna go through injuries, and it's really tough, and that's the tough thing. I think it's going to happen, and unfortunately for him, it was kind of a 2 years low where we're trying to figure out what was going on, and luckily we just kind of figured it out this summer, and we saw a really good doctor, and just got him back and got him healthy and got him running pain-free. And then once he started running pain-free, he was just in terrible shape, and he was just fat and out of shape, and we just had to kind of take our time, not look too much at cross-country or indoors, but kind of look towards the end of the spring as kind of the goal, and just anything we could do along the way was kind of a bonus. So we took it slow, and I think he was able to kind of time it just right, so proud of him.
He seemed like he was in control of the event this week, like he was in control of his destiny even in this race. He knew what, he was just in control the way Weeding was in control, or Centro gets in control of a race. Where does that come from?
I think he just got super confident, and I think we struggled, me and him. Maybe it's just kind of getting to know each other again and just finding what the best race strategy is. We ran a lot of stupid races. He ran a lot of stupid races, and I probably could be blamed for that. Maybe not giving him the best strategy
Even a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Pac-12s wasn't the best. He ran really only one good race, and that was at Penn. Other than that, he just kind of getting used to each other and getting used to racing again. And we talked a lot about it going into this race, that when he kind of sits back and relaxes a little bit and doesn't push and shove because he's kind of a physical runner, that's when he has the best close. And we tried it out in the semifinal round, sat back a little bit, and did a really nice job closing, and he said he had another gear. And yesterday when I talked to him, we kind of went over this race plan, and he pretty much executed it perfectly. But most importantly, he was just confident. He said he was going to win. He said he felt good. And I think when an athlete truly believes that he's going to win and thinks he's going to win, that's half the battle. And a lot of times runners will say, I'm going to win this, coach, but sometimes they don't deep down believe it. I think I could tell. Same thing with Elijah Greer, just extremely confident, and as a coach, that helps me out a lot when they're that confident and they think they're going to win and they know they're going to win. And really proud of both those guys.
Given what Mac's been through, though, what were your emotions watching him cross the line first?
Oh, I was pumped. Yeah, I probably made a little bit of spectacle, but I was really excited for him. And like you said, long road and just a great way to kind of end the season.
Can you draw any parallels between all the past Oregon 815 champions? Max worked with Weeding and Centro, and Elijah's been around those guys. What is it about those guys that on the day they got a shot at winning a title?
Yeah, I think they're gamers, and I think to run for the University of Oregon and tremendous amount of pressure that comes with stepping in the line, and you got billboards, you got newspapers, you got all sorts of things that has to do with wearing an Oregon uniform, and it's not meant for everyone. But those guys, they love the spotlight, and someone like Max said he was kind of less nervous for this. Like, the bigger the meet, he feels less nervous. So he likes it. He loves Penn. He likes this meet. And I don't know what it is that we necessarily do specifically, but the Oregon runners typically find a good way to run the last 50 meters. It's just something maybe that they work on a lot in practice, and they do a good job of finishing well.
You mentioned before you got that cortisone last summer, did you envision today, at this point last year?
That's what we talked about. When you get a runner like Mac, that's his expectations. And as a coach, I'm not the one making the goals for the athlete or telling them what they want to do. I go to them and I say, what do you want to try to do this season? And that was his goal. He wanted to try to win NCAAs outdoors. And so we kind of wrote up a plan, and we knew cross-country probably wouldn't be great, but we knew it was an important part of the process. Indoors, we just wanted to get a little bit better and hopefully be ready by the end of the spring. We kind of just took that 9 or 10 month block to kind of get ready.